today we are going to see squat variations. We will see the first squat. It will be a quad dominant squat. The last type of squat will be a hip dominant type of squat. Of course, there are many others in between, but I want just to show you just the variation and how can you adjust the heels elevation, hip angle, and position of the bar on the shoulders to change the muscles that are more recruited, so that receive the most stimulus. And this type of periodization for the squat, it's very important, because when you refer to squat, you refer to a type of exercise that have so many permutations that it's impossible to just say to someone, just squat. You need to be specific on the type of squat, and to be specific, you have to keep in mind the hand goal. Okay, here we see the quad front squat. As you can see, you go down with a straight back, you go up with a straight back, knees travel forward. It is the variation that put most emphasis on the quads. Here we see the quad back squat. As you can see, the torso is always straight, but because the bar is on the back, it is less emphasis on the quads compared to the front quad squat. Here we see a regular Olympic front squat. You can see the knees travel forward, the straight back, but the heels are on the ground, which takes away some stimulus from the quads. Here we see the Olympic back squat. As you can see, the bar now is on the back, so the torso leans forward a little bit, so the posterior chain contributes a lot to this movement. Here we have another variation of the high bar back squat, but as you can see, the hip angle is different, and this variation works more the posterior chain. So as you can see, the torso is leaning forward more than the previous variation. So depending on your goal, it could be the variation that you need to do. Okay, here we have the powerlifting type of squat. The bar is low on the shoulders, and Valeria just breaks the parallel. So this variation is the variation that allows you to lift the more weight, because A, the range is shortened, and B, the low bar allows for a better leverage.